Ben & Jerry's changed the world. Now, I would be completely shocked if you didn't know who Colin Kaepernick was. Not only is he a great athlete, but more so, I said who he was, actually who he is, his story, where he came from, what he stands for, the whole 9 yards, and even how this flavor came to light with Ben & Jerry's and Colin Kaepernick partnering together. But I do ice cream best, and I'm here to let you know about this particular non-dairy flavor. So if you want more details regarding this collaboration, you know, the whole I Know My Rights movement with Ben & Jerry's and Colin Kaepernick, please visit Ben & Jerry's website for any and all info regarding this collaboration. Now, this is actually a first for me in that the caramel base is made with sunflower butter. I've never had sunflower butter like as is, much less in ice cream. As for the mix-ins, we've got fudge chips, graham cracker swirls, and chocolate cookie swirls. If you're not familiar with Ben & Jerry's non-dairy flavors, they also have a lineup that's almond milk base. And texturally, I think this sunflower buttered base is creamier, at least from what I can recall. I've only had a few of the non-dairy almond milk based flavors, and this is my first sunflower base, but it's definitely creamier than those almond based non-dairy flavors. I wouldn't call it overly dense. However, I do think the average ice creamer would have a tough time differentiating this non-dairy sunflower butter base against Ben & Jerry's full dairy base. The flavor of the base is strange. I'm not loving it at all. I can't really comment on if it tastes like sunflower butter because unfortunately I've never had that. I apologize, but I can tell you that it doesn't taste like caramel either. It's pretty darn sweet. And I don't know if that's the added sugars trying to cover up some of the sunflower butter, or if it's actually the sunflower butter paired with the caramel. Regardless, it's extremely sweet. It gets better though, a lot better actually. Mix-ins galore. Not a ton though of the graham cracker swirl compared to the fudge chunks and the chocolate cookie swirl. All of it is crunchy though. Sorry, the cats are going nuts. All of the mix-ins are crunchy though. The graham cracker swirl though is like more of a gritty crunch, while the chocolate cookie swirl is I'm gonna call it more of a crispy crunch. And you all know what you're getting in the fudge chunks. Typical of graham cracker flavored swirls, they just don't stand out. However, the fudge chunks and the chocolate cookie swirl single-handedly bring this pint together. Sweeter, richer fudge chunks with a more bitter cookie swirl provide two contrasting chocolates as well. And I told you, mix-ins galore. What you see here, it was consistently like this through the entire pint. I don't think I've ever scooped an ice cream that has relied so heavily on the mix-ins. And honestly, I mean, you all know how I feel about the base alone. I'm not a fan. But the mix-ins paired with that caramel sunflower butter base easily make this non-dairy flavor. I repeat, non-dairy. If you get me like a non-dairy, you're doing something right. But they easily make this non-dairy flavor worth scooping when it comes out in January of 2021. 7.5 out of 10.